Warning, this video may contain graphic content such as sexual scenes, violence, gore, boobies, and the rest of the fun stuff. Unfortunately, YouTube won't allow that, so we'll try what we can. Please be over 18 to view this video, and don't say we didn't warn you.
Endlessly searching for an original sin.
Hey guys, welcome back to Seiya no Uta. Koji whirls around, his light revealing Fuminari's expressionless face.
不法侵入だぞ、講師。
So are you.
お前だって同じだろうが。
Koji replies, barely managing to speak over the pounding of his heart. Fuminari pushes past Koji and looks into the bathtub. He doesn't even flinch at the sight of the bones.
僕はこの家の人と知り合いなんだ。頼まれて探し物をしに来ただけさ。
知り合いって、いつから？一体何者なんだ？
Koji doesn't want to believe that the odd friendly Fuminari could have had contact with the denizens of this house.
いずれお前にも紹介するよ。僕の恩人とも言える人だから。
He says to leave without even glancing at Koji.
おい、Fuminari!
Koji runs after Fuminari. His heart is finally beating normally
お
again.
前まさか近頃様子がおかしいのはその知り合いっていうやつのせいなんじゃ。
Standing at the entrance, Fuminari glares coldly at Koji. Over his shoulder, the utter lack of emotion in his eyes give Koji
僕
pause.
の後をつけてきたんだね、講師。
Koji swallows. What exactly? What can he say?
そういうのは迷惑だ。二度とやらないでもらいたい。
ああ。
Fuminari walks away without another word, leaving Koji alone in the entrance. Up until this very moment, concern for his friend was still at the forefront of his mind. Now, however, that concern is swiftly giving way to a growing sense of dread. Does the Fuminari he know no longer exist? Was the person who just stared Koji down an imposter wearing Fuminari's skin? Koji has begun to believe that it might be so. What a nuisance. Why does he insist on interfering? If he only spoke with me and to exchange pleasantries, even I could bear it. But now he's sticking his nose into my business just to satisfy his curiosity. Koji is the perfect example of someone who thinks that it's always good to take an interest in other people's affairs. He probably thinks that he's doing me a favor by prying into my life. Couldn't be more wrong. If he keeps this up, I might have to find some way to deal with him. Like Seiya said, I have to keep my search for Dr. Ogai a secret. Koji could ruin everything. I didn't have time to fully investigate the Ogai residence today. At this rate, it'll probably take several days just to get through the study. Seiya didn't believe that I'd find anything to help with the search, but I think there's still a lot to explore. Who knows what I'll discover? The problem is Koji. He knows about the house now. Will he make things difficult? A hair-raising voice calls as I'm about to pass through my gate. Suppressing a shudder, I put on a fake smile and turn to face the withering mass of rotten flesh that is staring at me with bulging eyes. Of course. This is my next-door neighbor, Suzumi, a middle-aged painter, I think, who spends all day at home while his wife works. I haven't had much contact with him since the accident. Why is he suddenly talking to me now?
はい。おかげさまで。
What is this? Did he stop me just to deliver a lecture?
まあそうですね。苦労してます。ええ。でもまだ学生の身ですし。
The flesh beast undulates foully, as though it still has something to say. The sight of it is driving me close to the edge.
あ、いえ、お構いなく。一人でもなんとかなりますから。
Now I get it. He's worried that the unsightliness of my house might diminish the image of his own. Damned snob. I flash a token smile, then retreat behind the safety of my gate. I can feel Suzumi's eyes boring into my back, all the way to the front door. Why won't everyone stay out of my life? I just want to live together with Seiya, alone where no one will ever bother us. Suzumi Yosuke sighs in annoyance as he watches the neighbor boy retreat into his house. What's with his attitude? Even while talking, he kept his eyes averted, as if to avoid looking at something repulsive. Has he always been such an unpleasant young man? No, of course not. When his parents were still alive, he had been a normal youth, a little shy, but sensitive and caring. It must have been the stress of his sad situation. If it continues to build, he might start to develop a serious mental problem. Or is it too late already? Yosuke wonders as he gazes wearily at the Sakisaka residence yard, whatever. Even during dinner, Yosuke can't shake the neighboring house from his mind.
どうしたのあなた。難しそうな顔して。
Saya's gonna eat the kid, isn't she?
今日ね、隣の家の息子に会ったよ。
お隣のって文則お兄ちゃん？
ああ、庭のこと一言言っておいた。
そうよね。せめてあの匂いだけはどうにかしてもらいたいわよね。
The stink coming from the Sakisaka house grows worse each day, and the Suzumi family is at its wit's end.
あの草むらの中に死んだ猫でもいるんじゃないかしら。でも住んでいて気づかないのかしらね、あの匂いに。
まさかとは思うが、生ゴミをそのまま庭に捨てているんじゃあるまいな。
そんな、いくらなんでもそこまで。
いや、今の様子だとやりかねん。一日中ずっと雨戸を閉め切って何をやってるのかもわからない。どういう暮らしをしてるのやら。
I do the same thing.
お兄ちゃん、頭おかしくなっちゃったのかな。これヒロミ、そういう言い方はダメよ。
いや、あれは本当にちょっとどうすぎてる。ひょっとしたら変質狂か何かかもしれんな。
大丈夫なのそれ。
早く自覚して医者にでも行ってもらわんことにはなんともな。
The seconds crawl by, each tick of the clock compounding my agony. When I returned from the Ogai residence, I was greeted by a silent, empty house. Saya had vanished without leaving any clues as to her whereabouts. It isn't rare for her to go for walks at night. I've often gone with her. However, such outings always take place in the middle of the night, where no one is around, and never last more than 2 hours. Right now, it's 5 in the morning. Soon the sky will begin to show the first light of the dawn. Even if she's left right before I returned, she's still been gone for almost half a day. I can't sleep. I can only wait in anguish. I tried to distract myself by painting more rooms, but I couldn't concentrate on the work. If I'd known this would happen, I would have left the Ogai house sooner. I wish I hadn't wasted time on Koji. If Seiya doesn't return, the thought makes me want to tear out my hair. After its long absence, the terror of true loneliness is too much to bear. At
ただいま
At last the cowbell chimes and Seiya's long-awaited "I'm home" rings from the bottom of the stairs. As I jump out of my bed in relief, all of the stress that is built up through the night is released in a wave that threatens to sweep me off my feet.
あー疲れた。やっぱり往復すると遠いな。
Saya sighs as she climbs the stairs.
さや、一体どこに？
My question trails off as I notice the thick bundle of paper that she's carrying under her arm.
それは
文則のカルテとか手術の記録。今日は古巣の病院に行ってきたの。
Saya drops her bundles on the floor, setting papers everywhere. Then pulls her favorite cushion over and collapses into a stretch luxuriously.
こんな夜中に T 台から歩いて戻ってきたのか。
ごめんね。本当はもっと早く帰れると思ってたんだけど、調べ出したらキリがなくって。
She says, skillfully gathering the scattered papers together.
結局全部持ち出してきちゃった。ああ、重かった。
だから
Wait, maybe it's the exhaustion, but I'm not understanding a word Saya's saying.
そんなもの持ってきてどうするつもりなんだ？
どうするって、もちろん調べるのよ。うちで時間かけてじっくり。
She replies, holding the one MRI photograph after another to the light.
うんうん。
At first, I think she's just
あ
playing
ら、何やっ
around,
てんだか。
but occasionally mutters
あ、
of
これは要チェックかな。あとは。
and like as she separates photos into a growing pile beside her, making me think that this might not be a joke after all.
君、わかるのか？こういうの。
パパにいろいろと教わったから。
She flashes me a grin, then returns to the
なるほどね。
papers.
これじゃあいつまで経っても直せないよね。
直せないのか？
人間のお医者さんじゃね。
I can't tell if she's being serious.
私でもまだちょっと難しいかな。いろいろと試してからでないと。
She says offhandedly, even as her hands continue to shuffle papers. Watching more closely, I realize that her eyes are scanning each paper rapidly, so rapidly, in fact, that I was unable to notice at first. Could Seiya actually be reading my charts?
なあさや。
ん？
She answers coolly, looking up from the charts.
今日はもう疲れたし、寝ないか？
文則がそうしたいならそうする。
Seiya replies with a grin. Seiya tosses aside the papers she was sorting, then leaps on me and begins to tear off my clothes.
おい、
ねえ、寝る前に一回だけ。ね、いいでしょ？
Contrary to her appearance, Seiya's appetite for sex would put any adult to shame. You could even say it's a little unnatural. She's not just passionate, she also has unlimited stamina, making me wonder where her slender body gets all that energy. Never satisfied with letting me feast on her, to my heart's content, she always uses me to pleasure herself until I'm forced to tap out.
まさや、こう毎日続けてちゃ体に毒じゃないのか？
文則、どこか具合が悪いの？
いや、僕は別に。ちゃんと大人の体になってるし平気なんだけど、でもさやはまだ。
平気だよ。
She laughs playfully as she pushes me onto the bed, the familiar sweet sensation of her weight and her skin rendering me helpless.
平気なわけないだろ。今まで否認もしてないってのに。
To my astonishment, Seiya is completely uninterested in safe sex. She doesn't just eschew protection. She even insists that I ejaculate inside of her. Surely she must know the risks, which can only mean that she wants to get pregnant.
文則はさ、
She
さやに
whispers,
子供を産ませるの嫌？
staring straight into my eyes. How can I respond to that?
嫌も何もさやみたいに小さい体じゃ無理だって。母体の負担。
文則が心配してることって割と的外れなんだけど。
Saya seems unsure how to reply, but not because she doesn't understand what I said. Rather, the amused look on her face makes it seem as though I'm the one not getting it.
でもそれって文則がさやのことを大事に思ってくれてるからなんだよね。それはそれで嬉しい。
She says, suddenly her smile growing with innocence. She looks up at me, answering my confusion by smiling like she just pulled the greatest prank of her life. Her small tongue darts out from her lips to lick away the last milky remnants from around her mouth. That tongue was just licking the thought sends a whirring jolt of pleasure to my
これ
brain.
だったら文則だって心配ないでしょ。
いやまあ
What am I supposed to say?
ねえ、ダメだった？こういうのだと気持ちよくない？
Reusing assets. Hearing sudden nervousness in Saya's voice, I hesitantly stammer.
そんなことない。十分によかった。
It felt so good that I thought I'd go crazy, but I can't say that, can I?
でもさや何もあんなもの飲み込まなくたって。
そんな。あれはさやにちょうだいよ。
Suddenly distraught, Saya clings to me like a child who's just had her candy
文
stolen.
則のは一滴だって残さずに欲しい。さやの中に出してほしいの。
中にって。
So Saya really does want to bear my child. I'm not adverse to the idea. I still think it might be too early, of course, but there isn't much point in worrying about my reputation now, assuming that Saya and I will be left alone. I even welcome it. However, that only explains her appetite for normal sex. I still don't know why she wants to swallow, of all things. Well, I suppose that's what's impure or taboo differs from person to person, and I can't simply apply normal value to
文
Saya.
則は嫌？
She gazes up at me pleadingly. How can I resist?
嫌なんかじゃないさ。さやさえそれでいいのなら僕だって。
Saya smiles with relief and burrows contentedly into my
文
chest.
則大好き。
She purrs softly. With her body draped over mine, I become even more aware of how light and delicate she is. Can this tiny girl and I really live as husband and wife? I feel a pang of self-loathing at the question. How can I still be afraid after all that's happened? Saya's feelings are so earnest. How can I not accept them? I need to resolve once and for all to rid myself of the useless trappings of mortality. Saya and I are all that matters. There's no point in worrying about what others think anymore, although I suppose I should still talk to Saya's guardian, of course. I need to find Dr. Ogai as soon as possible. By the time I drift asleep in exhaustion's comforting embrace, all doubts about Saya's actions have vanished from my mind. Whatever the case, all that matters is that she's returned to me. And we'll find out more next time, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for more Saya no Uta. If you guys want to support the channel, you know how to do it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.